So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends. Today we are going to discuss on of the old topic but with new approach, that is 15 essential application support interview questions and answers, where I'm going to discuss on the tricks and tips to crack the application support interview. And these are most commonly asked application support interview questions. So that please watch this video till end. If you want interview questions for application support in PDF format at free of cost, please subscribe the channel, click on bell icon, comment on comment section and send me mail on complexsql@gmail.com, which you can see it on the screen. I will give it all the interview questions at free of cost. So let's get started. So, first interview question is, what is your experience in application support? So, this interview question might ask for experienced application support members or who are showcasing their experience in the application support. Okay. So, in that, you require to highlight your relevant experience first, quantify your contributions using numbers, and mention the specific applications you have supported or any key skills you have possess. You have you are having it. Okay. So example for the same is, yeah, my name is Amit and I have 3 years of experience in supporting various applications which include CRM, ERP and ticketing system. I am skilled in troubleshooting, debugging and providing a technical support to end users. Okay, so this is simple and most common answer you can give it to the interviewer, but after this answer they will ask you more questions. Okay, so you require to prepare your answer according to this example. Next interview question is, how do you troubleshoot and resolve technical issues? So you know that troubleshooting is most important step of application support, right? So you require to prepare about the troubleshooting. So what exactly involved in troubleshooting? First is problem identification. In that you require to explain your approach to identify the root cause of the issue. Okay, I would like to give you an example over here. Let's say you are facing the issue in application slowness. So it is due to some of the running query, which is long running query. Okay. So which is having a bad condition, where clause and bad condition. Okay. So that is problem identification. That is first step of troubleshooting. Second is solution implementation. So second step, what you require to do, how to troubleshoot that and will be the solution to resolve that issue. What will be the solution to fasten up that query? Let's say you require to create one of the index on some of the column, which will fasten up that query, right? So that is solution implementation. So you require to describe your process for finding and applying the solution. And third is verification and documents. Okay. You require to emphasize on thoroughness in verifying the solution and document the issue. Okay. Would like to give you one example, like application is slow. So it is due to one of the query which is having bad condition, and one of the column is not having the index. Let's say in customer management report, customer ID is not having the unique key index. Okay, which is causing the issue of application slowness. So first step, you require to complete the implementation of it. You require to apply, add the index on that customer ID column, which is unique index. And third thing is, you require to verify that thing. Means you require to give that to the testers to test that thoroughly, and after testers will give you the approval, then you require to verify that from your end, and then only you require to communicate with the customer that this issue has resolved. And third step is the documentation step, where you require to add the root cause of the issue, that due to this index is missing, the application is slow. Okay, just like that you required to prepare for your interviews. This is second interview question. So if you can see this image, you can see the user report, system logs, and testing is required to do that thing, troubleshooting technical issues. Third question is, describe a time where you had to communicate a complex issue to non-technical users. So this is most important part which required to handle by the technical support or application support executive. So here you require to choose a specific example. Okay, you require to use the clear and concise language which will show your ability to emphasize and simplify the technical details. Okay, here I have given one example for your convenience. So it is related to complex network issue. Okay, so I explained a complex network issue to non-technical client using analogies. Okay, so how I explained that? With using a simple diagram which will illustrate the problem and provide a clear step-by-step solution. Let's say customer is facing issue in complex network, like the server is not working, one of the server is not working. Okay, so you require to draw that server, you require to draw the from where the customer is accessing the application, and you require to explain the customer about the terminologies, like when he is hitting, his application is hitting to the server, the packets are not coming back. Okay, so why that is not coming back? Because server is not working. So you require to show that using the diagram. Okay, with using that skills, with using that communication, you will explain that complex issue to non-technical users. So give one example in the interviews. Next interview question: how do you stay up to date with new technologies and industry trends? This is another important question. Nowadays, you're seeing like there are a lot of new technologies are coming, AI is coming, and all those things are coming, right? So you might have known about the Copilot, you might have known about Chat GPT, all those things are coming. So how do you stay up to date with new technologies? First is online resources. Mention specific websites, blogs, or podcasts you follow. So here you require to prepare like, I'm using the complexsql.com for application support things, as well as to learn the SQL thing. You can add that thing. Second is professional organizations. Highlight the membership in relevant professional organizations and certificate. Let's say you have completed the ITIL V4 certification. Okay, so you require to uh, showcase that to the interviewer, like you have completed that ITL V4 certification, and I'm the member of that XYZ organization. And continuous learning, emphasize on your commitment to ongoing learning and professional development. Here you require to mention the newly coming tools, like you can tell that for meeting notes I'm using currently Copilot to have the minutes of meetings, and I'm referring to that again and again, so that I will improve from my side, and I'm following the new trends and technologies as well. Okay, so just like that, you need to prepare the answer and give it to the interviewer. Next is, tell me about the time where you had to prioritize multiple tasks and meet deadline. Okay, so if you want the prioritization in application support, prioritization is most important thing. Okay, so first thing, you require to explain them the urgency of the task. Let's say there are three issues. One issue is for impacting one user, second issue is impacting 10 users, and third issue is impacting thousands of users, which is having big business impact, big financial impact. Then you require to prioritize the third issue first, right? So you require to explain why that issue is urgent. Okay, second is time management. Mention any tools or strategies used to track the progress. So let's say you are using Jira or you are using ServiceNow. In ServiceNow there are two in ServiceNow or Jira there is uh, one option you require to select, that is priority, which is high, medium, low. So you require to check the priority. P1, P2, P3, P4. Those are incident types. You require to check that whether that incident is priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, or priority 4. There is MIM incident as well, which is impacting overall organization, overall members, right? That is major incident. You require to check that, you require to give one key example of it. And successful completion, showcase your ability to complete the task on time despite of completing priorities. I'll give you one example. While I was working in the organization, I was having three issues. One is impacting two users, one is impacting 10 users, and one is impacting hundreds of users, and which is having big financial impact, where application is not working. That specified track and trace application is not working. So, what I did, I have prioritized my third issue as a first by checking its urgency as well as by checking its priority. That issue was priority one incident. We have checked the server, server was down, and we have restarted the server. So, first and foremost thing, I have checked that issue and we have restarted the server. After restarting the server, that issue has got resolved. After issue has got resolved, we have did the proper root cause analysis why that issue has occurred and communicate with the customer about the reasons of that issue. Okay, just like that, you can prepare your example by your own. And if you want that examples in detail, you can just contact me on complexscale@gmail.com. I am running one batch as well. So if you want to join that batch, just let me know on complexscale@gmail.com. I'll give you all the details. Next interview question is, how do you handle angry and frustrated customer? That is most important interview question. Okay. Always the customer is angry on support executives. You are also angry on support executives if you are calling support executives, right? So first thing you require to do the active listening. So you require to demonstrate your ability to listen attentively and understand the customer's concern. Second is empathy. You require to show the empathy and understanding their frustration. As a support executive or as a support engineer, you don't require to get frustrated by their questions. Okay. And third is problem solving ability. You can give one of the example how you have handled the angry customer. Let's say in your organization one of the customer is not getting how to use the application in the mobile systems, and his mobile system was Apple, and your application was not supporting the Apple systems. Okay, in that case you can tell them like, I have listened to their issue, I have explained my customer like the application is not yet ready for Apple systems, and I have explained him why it is not ready for Apple systems, and just give advice. If you have any other Android device, you can use that application on Android device for some time until our application is ready for the Apple systems. Okay, and I have given the way out for to resolve that issue. Just like that, you require to handle the angry and frustrated customers. You can create n numbers of examples for this question. Okay. Next is describe your approach to document your work and sharing the information. This is another important question which is related to knowledge base. Okay, knowledge base is important for application support executives. So first thing, explain your preferred documentation methods and tools. So let's say you are using Confluence for the documentation purpose. So you can explain to the to the interviewer like, we are currently using the Confluence for documenting all the interviews, all the not interviews, all the details about root cause of the incidents. Also we are using the Jira, and in Jira we are having the option of root cause analysis. In that root cause analysis, we are documenting our work properly. Okay, so you require to explain that to the interviewer. Second is knowledge sharing. So not only adding the incident details and adding the root causes is not right. You require to share that with your team. So let's say if you have resolved any unique issue which is not uh, which is clearly unique, and which might come again and again. Okay, so after root cause analysis you require to add that thing into knowledge base. So you can tell the customer like, we have added, you can tell the interviewer that we have added all the root cause analysis in the knowledge base so that it will be usable for every team, and also you require to share that specified link of knowledge base to your teams. and the communication. So you require to highlight your clear and effective communication skills. Just like this is a communication, right? You require to communicate with your teams. Next interview question is, what is your long term career goals in application support? So there are three goals you can there are multiple career paths after application support. Okay, so first is technical expertise. So if you want to become the programmer or developer properly, so you can express your desire to expand your technical skills. So in that case you can mention that you are willing to learn the new technology, like I'm currently willing to learn the Salesforce technology, and I would like to develop my technical expertise in Salesforce technology, and I would like to jump up to the L3 or development point of view. Okay. Second is leadership skills. If you want to become the team lead for application support or application support lead, then you can show the interest in leadership roles, like application support role is there, Scrum Master role is there, then application support lead role is there, team lead role is there. So you can express your desire to become that things. And third is innovation. So with that two things you require to demonstrate them the innovation skills. Like you can give some examples, like currently I have started the Copilot, and I am going to use the Copilot on my regular work hours uh, for taking the meeting notes. Okay, just like that you can give your examples. So, what are the key takeaways with these interview questions? So, you require to focus on your relevant experience, you require to show your problem solving skills, you require to emphasize your communication, documentation, and teamwork, and demonstrate your commitment to professional growth. Okay, and I would like to suggest you to research about the company where you are applying. Let's say you are applying for IBM company, so you require to do the thorough research about the IBM company and what are the multiple applications the IBM is having, and what so that it will be easy for you to crack your interviews. Okay. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe the channel, click on bell icon. If you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comment section. And if you want all the interview questions at free of cost, just send me the mail on complexsql@gmail.com. Cheers.